Hoi Hoi and welcome back to Genshin Impact. In this episode I want to do this quest. I forgot what its name is, but we will see. Okay, so the quest start is over here. Okay, shadow pins. Shadow pins. This is a big problem. Man, what terrible luck. Still, wouldn't this make for a pretty interesting story opener? Tito, the tribe's old storyteller, spoke of what he had seen on the day of that great earthquake. He saw the giant shadow pin plunge beneath the earth. And that was how all the calamities began. Wow, this person is spouting some scary stuff. Ah yes, you've sure gotten slow, didn't even notice them until they were right under your nose. That line's from a story I read recently. Made a real impression on me. Still, if you ask me, eavesdropping isn't usually considered a sign of virtue. Don't blame us, you weren't the one talking super loudly. Really? Well, that makes things awkward. And hey, come on little fella, why are you backing these outlanders? Just whose side are you on? Alright. Still, it's quite a strange little ensemble. Two outlanders and a special little Tepilosaurus. That social studies bookworm sure would love to see this. Wait, you can't understand what lindworms say? Understand saurian speak? Haha, you got to be kidding me. No one can do that. What do you think they would say anyway? Hello, my name is Lindworm. But I am one of the children of Echoes and we are always around Tepilosaurs. You can figure out what they are trying to communicate from their eyes, the expressions and the humming noises they make. Anyway, introductions are in order. T2, that's my name. My one's Paimon, and Kitsu is Kitsu. And War is War. And this is Lindworm. Since we introduced ourselves without a fight, that makes us friends. And word of advice from a friend, this place is dangerous. Why don't you head over to the people of the springs instead? They've got it all over there. Hot springs, relaxing music, chicks and hunks in swimsuits. The works, all we got here is a couple of huge stone pillars and it even sounds boring. Wow, now this is a big stone pillar. And then what are you doing here? Wow, now this is a big stone pillar. This sounds like a lewd joke. That's not the response I expected. In fact, that's a varying amount of excitement about big stone. It's been doing poorly of late, I'm afraid. The shadow pin spirit was weakening, and the shadow it should have pinned in place would soon silently slip away. You know what? That would make a good starting point for a story. Huh? Ah, sorry, got a bit carried away. Thinking about stories there. Telling tales is my responsibility here in the tribe, and after so many years it's time for me to come up with some originals. And of course, something just had to go wrong with the shadow pin just as I was a few ways into my musing. Because why would it ever rain when it could pour? So will the rock fall down? He saw the giant shadow pin plunge beneath the earth. No fair warning. That's just speculation. Things might not have gotten that bad yet. But some accidents have indeed happened with this pin, one I can do nothing about. Is there really nothing you can do? Well, I could make a record of it all as an eyewitness. That way I will also have a new tale, I guess. Wow. Wait, you've just given up already? Actually, there's something else Paimon wanted to ask. Why is the stone called a shadow pin, and what's this shadow? Were I telling the children a story, I would say that the way up hung the pins here to pin the shadow of the volcano lord in place. But that which is sealed beneath them is, in truth, the abyss. That's how most tales in Natlan are. They are embellished narratives held up as warnings, and all their rhetoric is a kind of metaphor. Wait, so you mean the abyss is actually sealed below here? That's right. And 2 out of 3 small shadow pins have recently floated up. Perhaps when the third floats through, all the evil beneath the earth will come surging up like a tide. You have 3 of these? Oh, so there's still 3 more big stone pillars. Friend, don't mind me, but where do your interest in stone pillars come from? Also, let me remind you, the 3 lesser shadow pins aren't anywhere near this large. Wait, if the story is true, can't we just solve the problem by pushing the 2 pillars that have floated up back down? What an amazing idea. Ah, if only you were the first to think of it. In fact, lesser shadow pins have floated in the past, and according to the stories, that's exactly how it was handled. Things are trickier this time, though. Where the abyss is involved, we can't stand idle. Perhaps I could lend a hand. That's right. We have solved a whole bunch of similar problems before. We are expert now. Really? Not that I'm doubting your abilities. That much I could tell you from how you move. I meant to say, are you really willing to help? Since it's the abyss we are talking about, even I can say for sure how dangerous things could get. Oh, so scary. I regret everything, and alas, now my stomach suddenly hurts. Oh dear, I do so fear that danger the only one for me. The danger's the only one for me. Yeah, we are. No, that's not right. We have done a whole bunch of things that aren't dangerous too. Wait, why we're not sure what she's trying to say. Anyway, the point is that we will help. Ah! See? Landfarm agrees as well. Ah, like a flame that appears in the darkness. So too will heroes rise up in times of great human possibilities. Shines through in glory at moments such as this. You know what? This could make for a great story too. Indeed. Kitsu, you've got some traits that even those storied heroes don't have. I'm looking forward to this, I must say. Let's go then, dear heroes. Let's go and check on our floating shadow pins. Yeah. Teleporter. Okay, so the setup of the story kind of reminds me a bit about this thing, right? Because there were also pins that had to be pushed down and then this thing would unlock. So I kind of feel like they have recycled their storytelling a bit. Okay, a new viewpoint. Alright, so there are probably a lot of things to collect, so let me open the map. This one. Wait, did I do this one? I did do this one. Okay. Alright. So, what is this viewpoint? What is the... Holy shit. There is still so much to do in Naplan, I can't believe it. Okay, so I've got this viewpoint. Alright. Oops, I didn't want to switch. Ah! Okay, so first I want to active the quest beneath the crystal rock. Okay, let's kill those guys. Ooh, stop hitting me! Wow, the game is a bit loud in my ears. Ooh, that's the first pin, I guess. All we need to do is touch this. Okay. Touch. This is the first of the lesser shadow pins. The condensed solid phlogiston lies scattered. And the iridescent inscription on it has lost its constraining power. Just as before, the abyss influence has squeezed it out of the stone pillar. By iridescent inscription, do you mean that shiny golden stuff we saw just now? Now that you've mentioned it, I think we've seen it before, yeah. Probably in Liyue. Well, no. Oh no, is this a reference to the area where we met Lindworm? We have in Natlan. That's not something that ordinary travelers or adventurers often see. Ancient legends tell that before the idea of Natlan was even born, when this land was ruled by the ancient dragons, the language by which they wielded Ferguson was these iridescent inscriptions. These days, none understand the meaning hidden in the lights. Only the golden engravings scattered across Natlan remain to mark the trail of those ancient dragons. Wait, so you know how to work it, but not how it works? We cannot decipher the meaning of the inscriptions, but the ways we use Ferguson are the same, so we do understand it on that level. Let me try to explain. So Leary has those mysterious adaptive mechanisms, yes? And while humans don't know the principles underlying the function, they can still make use of them. That's more or less what I'm talking about. Despite the imperfect analogy. So that's how things are. What is it? Is your stomach upset? Lindworm, do you like those shiny golden things? They're not for eating though. Parent doubt they could be eaten anyway, but still, watch what you show down on, right? So much to say that we will need this shiny Udison inscription to push the pin back down, right? Correct. Think of the inscription as an eggshell that has been shattered by the expanding abyss. We will need to find the broken shards and fix the shell. Only then can the abyss within be sealed away. That's a better analogy than the last. Agreed. That was super easy to understand. Alright, and let's begin. If you're ready, so please touch the inscription beneath the pin. We've got to collect as much of the inscription's power, get it as it is around the stone pillars as we can. Of course, the abyss will resist, so please be careful. Repair. Okay. That challenge. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to attack those? I don't know. Yeah, I'm supposed to break those. Can I actually break them? Oh wait, I need a Taplosaurus. Okay, my bad. It's an explosion thingy. Eek, watch out, enemies incoming. Looks like you have to take care of them. Holy shit. Holy shit, how do I... What the fuck? I really don't like the way they I can't believe that worked. It was truly a scene from out of story and song. The cacophony fell silent and the pin returned to its original state. Then its giant form crashed to the ground. Who? To think that someone could really accomplish this. This isn't a dream, is it? You're all real, aren't you? Not figments of my imagination. Wake up, wake up. You've got to fix this yourself. Hey there, no need to be so mean. But anyway, didn't Paimon tell you? Get super strong. You think so, don't you, Lindworm? You weren't affected by the abyss, were you, Kitsu? Relax, it's just the abyss. I'm on. Even our strongest warrior must remain vigilant, and then some in the face of the abyss. You are no ordinary. You are no normal person. Who knows, the story I've pinned from this material might even surpass those by Shanghai. Huh? Well, that sounds sure impressive, but who is Shanghai? For those who tell stories in their tribes, Shanghai is of the masters of the night wind is worthy of reverence and feet. Alas, time is short. I will tell you more about Shanghai when we got more time. Alright then, let's head for the next floating shadow pin. I want to fix this issue and start writing my nightfall. Woohoo! Let's go, let's go! Ah. Okay, next. Let's go to the next pin. Oh. Okay, so this chest is this one. Right. Yeah, I only give iron chunks, so this isn't really worth it to boom! How convenient those crystals are placed. What's this? This looks interesting, but this is just background, okay. Alright. Okay, so what's down here? Doesn't seem to be much. Oh, there's a rock, definitely. Wait, this rock isn't on the map. A rock? Wait a second. I kinda want to take a look at this because this rock isn't marked on the map, which is a bit weird. Let's get the periphery, then jump down. Okay, the rock isn't marked because there is no chest behind it, I care. I need a Tepliosaur for this one. Do I have one over here? No, I don't think so. Oh, one is over there, okay. Okay, let's mark the Pyroclus. What is this? Oh! Yeah, there's like a huge area. This area has 3 layers, if I see it correctly. That's especially weird. It kind of feels like they're, like, based on how the layers of this area are, it feels like there are 2 different quests. And so there is essentially an entrance over here, but then there's also like something over here that's so weird. This one. This is the Shadows of the Mountain quest. Okay, no, so it's just one quest, but you have to go to all the areas for this one quest. Okay. So I'm assuming this is going to be a long quest then. Let's get this Pyro. There's also a chest. I don't need to collect everything, I can just collect stuff afterwards. Right, okay, there's a Mora chest. I essentially have given up on collecting those Mora chests just because there is no reliable way to mark them down. So which Pyroculus did I got? Probably this one. Right, like the thing is, there are essentially two Mora chests right next to this Pyroculi. I've just got one, but I don't know where the other one is. In the worst case scenario, the other one is above ground, but the map doesn't really show that. So yeah, that kind of sucks, for example. Damn it, I wanted to explode that. Like this. That is bad. I need to heal. But I think there's a teleporter if I just continue, so let's get the teleporter first. For a moment I thought I would die. This was about... Okay, hold on, I need this.
子供たちは今頃どうしているだろうか。まあ、好きにすればいい。
Okay. Yeah, the inscription. Okay, it's over there. What's that? Is that something new? I don't think I've... Oh no, it's a animal hilichurl, I think. Okay. Alright, so let's teleport over here and then also mark down the Oculus. Hey, can I talk to you? Of course not. Damn it. Of course it's an animal guy. Problem with animal guys is that they're ranged. I would actually rather fight them with the water Oh, that was a event enemy. Okay, it doesn't do damage. Alright, now I have to get up again. Touch. Strange, the golden patterns flew right over just as before, but the inscription hasn't appeared beneath this pillar. Where's that? That indicates that not only has the inscription been squeezed out, but it's also become fragmented. This is bad. We need to find any scattered bits and fast. So where do we find them? I don't know either. Huh? They should still be held down by some power despite being scattered, so my guess is that they are nearby. Maybe we just need to look around. You wanna go over there? We're doing something important right now. We will play with you later, right? You mean that the inscription is over there? Oh wow, I've heard it even now, but there are still Saurians who can sense an inscription's power, but I always thought it was hearsay. Could it be true? I suppose you really are no ordinary Templar souls, Lindworm. So you can do that too? You got some way to go before you can be as good as the guide is Paimon. Huh? Paimon's jealous. See, Paimon's praising you. Well, that's true, but don't let it get into your head now. Huh? This little guy didn't catch it at all. Bah, if only he was a little smarter. I'm sure he will understand some way. Precisely. Those in the tribe responsible for Saurian care always say that it takes time to truly establish a rapport with them. The secret to success is as follows. Exercise patience and constantly communicate. Whether humans wish to understand Saurians or Saurian humans, they are both need lots and lots of time. True. Just like Paimon didn't get what Lyman was... what Lindworm was saying, trying to tell us just now either. Sorry, Lindworm. You're quickly to reply to her. Paimon gives you that. Alright, we will follow you and see if we can find any golden patterns. Alright. Okay, so Lindworm wants to go over there. I probably need to tap your sword anyway. Okay, so activate, so I need a key for this. Okay, there's a Mora chest over here, which is probably this Mora chest. Ow! Okay, we can go in there. This way we get over here. How can they hit me? I'm underground. Okay, he dealt 1 damage. Okay, so that was a chest. It was this chest. Wait, it's like cool how they made like this graffiti like to indicate where players should go, but I kind of feel weird that there's a graffiti down here in this area, which is presumably an area that people don't go often to. It just doesn't feel right. Yeah. Oh, be careful. Oh no. Oops. I've activated a chest. What the fuck? I don't see it. Holy shit. Holy shit, what was that? I've got the pyroculus, okay? And there's a chest over there. What? That was a bit unexpected. Okay, so this is probably this thing. And then, yeah, if there's a giant hole, then you already got it, okay. This marker is on the wrong layer. Oh, okay, now I need those guys, I guess. Oh, I don't really need them, but it's probably advantageous if I use them here. Oh, so there's... Wow, oh no. And the water suddenly... Can I go through this? No, this is blocked. Find a way to touch the inscription. There's a Mora chest. Touch. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I can go up there, but there's a barrier. I am supposed to go through this, right? No? I can go over here, okay. Yeah. Can you... Holy shit. I wanted... I'm stuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I hate... I want to go up there. Holy shit. That was so weird. Why can't I go up there? What the fuck? Okay. Holy shit, the camera is awful in this place. I don't see anything. What the... Huh? Why can't I go up there? Excuse me? Where am I? Oh boy. Okay. Holy shit. There's probably something up there, that's why I want to go there. No! Holy shit. I'm going to die from having no stamina. Oh boy! The camera in this place is so bad! I don't see anything. I mean, I can't jump this anymore anyway. Holy shit. I'm going there! I want to go there! Fuck you! Okay, I just need stamina. Do I have stamina now? Yes, okay. Holy shit. Game, please. I want to see if something is up there. Okay, nothing is up here. Thank you, game. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, now I'm probably supposed to go over here. Okay, but wait, where am I supposed to go now? Okay, I was supposed to explode them. I didn't know that. Okay, I can't do anything with you anymore. Okay, so this is over here. Okay, there's some stuff that I'm missing, but I'm assuming I will get everything. I'll just continue. Okay. Alright, this is this. Now I can touch the inscription. There was a Mora rock up here. I think. Yes. Okay, so this is this Mora rock. That means there is one chest. One more chest. Okay. Hold on a second. What's over here? Am I coming? Okay, I'm probably coming from this one. So there's one more chest. Ouch. Okay, where's the chest? So, okay, I am assuming that I'm getting to the chest if I write on the spirit. Hey, what's this? I can activate this now. Oh, alright, this is meaningless, okay. Hey, that's the chest. So what do we have? Totally nothing. I mean, there isn't anything on the map anymore, but you never know what you could find. Oh, red metal key. Where did I need the key for? I don't remember.
Right.
Is there one more? Probably. Oh. Okay. The key is used over there, I think. Oh no. We did it. The two shadow pins have been plunged back to the earth. Ah, nice work. Another round of applause couldn't hurt. I would clap my hands till they fell off if I could, but then I couldn't write another story, so forgive me for not doing so. Still, I assure you that in my heart, naught but bones remain attached to my wrist. Yeah, that's getting kinda creepy. Really? And here I thought that kids these days like their stories with a little dash of darkness. Watching the shadow pin burrowing back into the ground really takes a lot of my soul. Long-standing traditions dictates that we now only need to check the third lesser shadow pin and the greater shadow pin, and we can call this a job well done. Abyss successfully busted, not to return for a good long time. The rest of the strip should be quite safe, so feel free to come along and chat with me. I would like to know the heroes I'm inscribing into our tribe's stories better, you know? In that case, you've gotta say something like this mighty Paimon was as tall as a mountain. In that case, I would like to be as large as two. Hey, what do you mean by that, little guy? You wanna be as tall as 3 mountains? Lindworm, you truly are a sovereign of prodigistic appetites. No larger than 2. Okay, that was mean. Haha, sure, in that case, my brave warriors. Paimon is tall as a mountain, Kitsu with such of and Wimphon who has the bulk of 3. Would you kindly come with me, teach the poor little human-sized dwarf, to check on that last little shadow pin? This way. Oh, fuck you. It's a common chest, but this one isn't marked. Hold on a second. Okay, they made the wrong marker for this one. This is marked as a puzzle, but this is actually a burrow, and they have like their own pin for burrows. So this is wrongly marked. Oh, I can destroy those. I didn't know that. Hey, there's a Pyroculus over there somewhere. Huh? Yeah, I don't see it. Oh. What was that? Ah, whatever. Ooh, there's also this thing. Oh, and there's Pyroculus. Wonderful. It's solid, almost as if it was grown from the very soil, more robust even than the roots of the great mother tree that grows beneath the scions of the canopies mountain cliffs. Now I can head back and take up my shift in peace. Oh, the 3 lesser shadow pins, the most reliable you remained. If I should ever pen a tale about the pins transforming into lovely tribeswomen, you shall be the loveliest among them. Huh? Oh, so you were the one who most interested in stone pillars all along. A different kind of stone pillar. Hey now, that's ignorant speaking. Here in Natlan we believe that pure spirits and intelligence dwell within all things. Thus, things taking on human form is the most traditional theme. For example, tale of a beech tree's shadow that transformed into a young woman and a young flower feather clan tribesman who fell from the sky. Or the story of a man who was human by day but would morph into a saurian under the moonlight at night. Story. Transformed into a young woman. I feel like the tale of a beech tree shadow tale that transformed into a young woman could be a reference to the Willow Maid. But I'm not sure about this. And the young flower feather clan's tribesman who fell from the sky. Okay, I don't know what this could be a reference from. Okay. Many are the ways such tales are told, but they are all variations on the same theme I spoke of. Is that really true? Sounds a little bit dubious to me. Well, that is what a lot of stories say that much. I would swear to as one who tells tales. Wait, what about the Shadowpin story then? There's no real shadow of the volcano lord, is there? And if the shadow is the abyss, then what is the pin really? Oh, you are a lot sharper than I thought, little Paimon. Let's see, where should I start with such a story? Long ago, the mountain range where the Children of Echoes made their home was not as it is today. It was a more normal, more complete, more lovely. Everything changed when the Kainari catastrophe struck. The Kainari catastrophe. Indeed, Nathan's lands were always special and somewhat delicate. And so, this calamity brought utter devastation. They say that the Night Kingdom was severely damaged in that disaster, and the totem pole's lights grew dim. The way up could not hear the tribe's cry. And on land, a dark tide of disaster blazed towards the mountain range, brought on by 2 Kainari soldiers. It was they who were the source of the troubles. Kainari soldiers? That's right. At that time, the tribe's leader had gone forth to the lone island in the west to resist the giant beasts. Elder Twaro had no choice but to contend with the abyss and those 2 abject Kainaris. Finally, the tribe's warriors, and sovereign exhausting the spirits, flesh and blood, found a way to use the Evidence inscription, fashioning giant stone nails out of solid phlogiston. And Elder Twaro was the first to leap into the dark pit, crying, "If the abyss should ensnare death, let us flip the script. With death and sacrifice we shall ensnare the abyss." The brave warriors followed him, and after much sacrifice the abyss was at least sealed beneath the earth. This is a true tale of the past. Even the Children of Echoes who excavated solid phlogiston and gems for a living know that the phlogiston around the stone nails must remain untouched. So that's the story. That happened 5 centuries ago, and yet you made it sound like it was something you saw yourself. That's the storyteller's duty. I love my work, and amongst all the tales I tell, I love the stories of the heroes the most. I'm not a nimble fellow, nor am I the best fighter. If anything, I'm the furthest thing from a hero. But when I tell the stories, I feel like I'm right there, traveling, adventuring, and fighting alongside them. I feel them smile upon me, egging me on as if standing in the shadows of the bonfires, listening to me as they would a friend bragging of their exploits. And perhaps that is how I fight alongside them, by ensuring that their stories will be passed down and remembered from generations to generations. Wait a second. So what does that other story have to do with the Volcano Lord and why do the Shadow Prince have that name? Still thinking about it, Paimon. It's simple, it's just a little play on words commonly done in many stories. It's called a shadow pin because it pins shadows. Easy, right? Wow, the 2 of you made the same noise. That's not where Paimon thought this was going. What's going on? You're shaking up and down, Kitsu. It's a ground that's shaking, Paimon. I blame Tito's awful jape. Come on, my joke wasn't that disastrous. It's the big shadow pin, that's where the tremors are coming from. Something's wrong, come on now, we need to get back there. I did this. We drove all the 3 lesser pins into the ground, but the abyss influence is getting stronger. That's impossible. The Woven Scroll stories clearly state that things our experience do not prepare us for do sometimes happen. It's more accurate to say that accidents happen so often that even Paimon stopped being surprised. Could it be that some change has overtaken the abyss surging within the Leylands, causing its resistance to grow stronger? Anyway, it feels like something's terrible happening down there. Why don't we try getting a closer look? I wonder why. And off he goes. Leroy Jenkins! Whee! Okay, that's a chest. This one is over there. Okay. This one has the right marker. Okay. So this seems to wait. Those are Earth guys. I don't think I'm healing damage. Oh, Lindworm is fighting alongside us. Okay, that's too slow. It looks like this is going great. Huh? about those people here in all those places.
却下
Those are favorite fighting with the tangled into the elders. Okay.
やっと貫くやっはっさやっとはっ権限はっやっ
Okay, to get out of the way, the shadow up there is about to come down. Oh no! Kitsu, pagan, Lindworm, are you all unhurt? Pagan's okay, kinda. You don't look injured, Lindworm. Did the big pillar scare you just now? Good that you're okay. Sniff, I was pretty frightened too. There's no way I would get injured with that much smoke around. What? Is that a reference that I don't get? There is no way I would get injured with that much smoke around. What does that even mean? Is that a reference to One Piece? No way it is. I remember... Okay, so me watching One Piece, I've only watched until episode 500, right? So I don't know... Like, I think One Piece right now is at episode 1500, right? But I remember in the very early days of One Piece, there was a marine commander which has the ability to turn into smoke. And I don't know, I was thinking about it, so maybe that's a reference to that. I would doubt it, but it's probably possible. Everything is possible with Genshin Impact. Well, that was a lucky break amidst our misfortune. The clouds of smoke is huge, every bit as large as the plumes of volcanic ash hurled out by the volcano lord in the stories. Still, Paimon didn't think that a big shadow pin would come crashing down and bore such a big hole in the ground. As to that, to be honest, I don't know what comes next. But we can always inspect that hole first. For all we know, maybe this isn't too big a deal, right? It would be the right moment for some sort of ironic twist after all. You know, like how a bandit finds that the treasure he spent half his life searching for is actually worthless. Perhaps this place we have guarded for the centuries has been empty all along. Or maybe we will find that the story of the shadow pin is but a 5th century old prank that some bored ancestor of ours came up with. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but I can't help but be nervous. Either way, I have no clue what we will find down there. But still, I will go. Hey, don't worry about it, we will come with you. It doesn't look too serious, it's just a really big hole, right? Just a normal kind of big, really, the shape's kinda ugly too. What? I want to give this hole 3 stars. What? When did you become some kind of cavity connoisseur, huh? Sure, we have seen a lot of these things. Why does this quest feel like it's full of sexual jokes? Why? Hey, don't you copy him when he's being a bad role model? You don't want to pick up bad habits. Isn't that like illegal in China? I mean, this game is like, from China's point of view, probably designed for children, because children are like the biggest market when it comes to mobile games. So I would really doubt that this would be legal. But to be fair, Genshin Impact has done a lot of things that I would deem illegal in China. So maybe I'm just wrong. Hey, don't you copy him when he's being a bad role model. You don't want to pick up bad habits. That's where the greater Shadowpin fell, it seems. It's gone down much deeper than I imagined. It's almost like there was a huge open space down there to begin with. Right, this huge space can't have appeared because the Shadowpin fell through it. It must have been here long before with the Shadowpin suspended above. To prevent anything that might crawl up from surfacing, perhaps. Anyway, things look alright over here for now. I will report this back to the tribe later. Huh? Calamity. Pain. Save. Probably the wrong voice. It's probably a good guy. It's probably the memories of the about the tribe chief he told us about. But what was that? I heard a voice. What's wrong? You all don't look so good, especially you, T2. Hey, it is as I feared. The inscription on the pin must have sensed something down there, causing it to fall. The legend is weird. The spirits of the fallen Canary soldiers are about to emerge. Ah, T2, are you okay? Not really. I'm afraid. That voice, so cold, so coarse. Just listening to a few syllables was like running my brain across sandpaper. If it's that bad, why don't you stay here and keep watch, just to make sure no one falls in and all. And as for us, we will go there and see what's happening. No, you can't. It's dangerous down there. There's no reason you should be more There is no reason you should be put in more peril. And I will not be the one to do it. We have exchanged names, but not blows. That makes us French. So, calm in the face of danger, are you used to it? Or is this just the natural result of possessing overwhelming strength? Well, let us go down together then. Though I do not have the power to resist the abyss, as I'm one who tells tales, I might be of some help regarding that below Snatland's surface. Besides, to witness things to their completion is the storyteller's duty, but let's take 5 first. Once we're ready, let's head into the cavernous cavity, shall we? Oh, okay, no more creepy stories. Peace to the slumbering. Oh, such irony. Leave. What's that? Why are you moving? Just as I thought, the inscription that was supposed to be on the shadow pins. Okay, yes. We must figure inscriptions before touching it. Huh? Why is there a stone tablet here? It might have been here left by tribes folk of the past. That happens quite often around here. Long ago, this was a boundary marker telling you that you've crossed the line. You can sometimes find stones with patterns carved in white on them throughout our lands that serves the same purpose. They've just all been abandoned. Huh? So that's what happened? Boundaries and borders are no loving matter here, between the living and the dead, within and without, above and below. Only those who have crossed this line can grasp the danger they face. It is said that there was once a stone tablet in an ancient rune that reads thus: if any tread past the stone will, with ill intent, mine hand shall wake claw become, and grasp the neck shall I. Wait, if this stone tablet has some sort of warning or curse on it. I can tell at a glance, Trora left this here to think that. Wait, where have I heard this name? Ah, that's the elder who fought against the abyss. You're quite the avid listener. Storytellers love people like you know? After all, the capacity to remember such shapes is a basic quality that all storytellers must have. Let me see. Great. I am the elder of the Children of Echoes, Trauer, and I leave this inscription here. I am the storyteller of the Children of Echoes, and I'm the shield and spear of the Children of Echoes. To impart to those who will come after and to seek instructions from the ancestors and way up and to smooth out my present wrinkles. Here I shall leave 3 blessings. The first is for my friend from afar. Let us have one more drink, Sephania and Irazar. You who guided the Black Flood here to the place of the seal. Sephania and Irazar. Are those the Kainari soldiers because of friends from afar? They don't sound like Germanic names. Sephania. Irazar. I would, like, if I had to guess, I would say that those might be Persian names. Because the Sephir is, I think, a being from Persian mythology, and Iraza just sounds like Persian to me. You who guided the backward, you do not wish me to name you your deeds heroism, for you see it is as only doing your duty. You would prefer to be known as cowards, rooks, or a thorn in our side, that you should ever increase our vigilance, like an aphid that bites a saurian. Yeah, okay, so I think those two are the Kainaris, and they are heroes, but they want to look like bad people, I guess, to increase the vigilance. As the storyteller did I promise you, yet I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall be your heroes who fought alongside our tribe, the brotherkin of the children of Echo. The second is for the valiant ones who were sacrificed. Let us have one more drink, my warriors. For we are illuminated by the incandescent god and guided by our chief Sunyata, and shall not tarnish their great names. We pray to the spirit of Vaksa Klahun Ubakan, the madman who stole fire from the throat of the great dragon. To him we willingly offer up our deaths and lives, that he might block the arcane magics of the abyss with radiant glyphs. As an elder, I bless the warriors may one day be free. May every death have meaning, for all life has a place to return. The third is for those who come after and read this inscription. Let us have one more drink. Those who come after, for our hope for our future. If you're reading this, now the situation is dire, but that is no time for fear. As the shield and spear of the tribe, I bless you. Now well that fortresses forged from the sacrifice of flesh and blood cannot stand forever, and the only true immortality is the indomitable spirit. May you be able to win a final victory. It says, friends from afar, Sephania and Iraza. You would prefer to be known as cowards, rooks of fun on our side. That you should ever increase our vigilance like an aphid that bites a saurian. Yet I must speak the truth here forever, and I am wondering if this is supposed to rhyme, but it probably rhymes in the Chinese version, but they were probably, I wouldn't say too lazy, but it probably would have been too much effort to translate it in a way that it would rhyme. Probably might even be impossible. Forever and always, because it kind of feels like it's supposed to be a piece of poetry. And so I would just naturally assume that it was supposed to rhyme, because the most basic form of poetry is rhyming. It could also be something like a haiku. Right, like that in the original it was a haiku, and because like in Chinese, obviously you use much less words when you talk. You in general can say stuff with less words than compared to English. This is also a possibility. Wait, so those Kainarians fought alongside the tribe then? Well, the name of those two have always featured in stories as the embodiment of evil. They have been appeared in my nightmares. If you don't stop crying, the ghosts of the Canaries hunters will follow the sound and track down your shadows, so they said, but it was all a lie? Such injustice. That those who gave their all for our tribe should bear such slander. Yeah, that's so sad. Aww. They did not care for their good name. They only wished to see their will fulfilled. So that's how it is. Paimon gets it. Most heroes don't do great deeds to become heroes. They become heroes because they do those deeds. That's why they don't care about what others think of them. Perhaps you're right, but... Oh, there's the inscription. There the inscription goes. Ooh. Wow, so this must have been where they finally sealed the abyss. Look, Kitsu, there are so many golden patterns in the middle there. Looks like that's the thing affecting the inscription. We need to get over there and have a look. I am wondering about something. I'm wondering what those crystals are inspired by. So I kind of want to Google that right now. First, let me take a look at the topaz. Maybe this is topaz. It's probably the most obvious one. Let's go to images. Okay, yes, I think this is topaz. Right. The natural topaz looks like no, I think this is not topaz because topaz. Oh no, it is topaz. It's hydroxy fluoral aluminium silicate. Okay, yes. Hydroxy fluoro aluminum silicate. Yes. Okay, yeah, alright. Okay. Oh, there's a teleporter right next to me. This is the stone chamber of shifting crystal pillars. This looks so cool. I like this area. Yeah. Oh, those are two Kainari soldiers. Okay, so this is Irisa. I'm not sure if I have fought this archetype. Leave, go. I don't want to see me like this. The voice seems to come from the very depth of the unmoving statue. There's a hint of respect towards someone remaining within. I don't think I fought this archetype. I wish you would see the Abyss soldier archetypes more, because they're really interesting enemies. But I think the only area where you can find them naturally that I know of at least is in the chasm, right? And they only spawn as like those named enemies as far as I know. This is Sephania. Leave, seal this place as promised. The voice seems to come from the very depths. Okay. The rejection in those words are like two resolute hands to aim to push you from this place. Touch. I told you it's dangerous. Get out of here. Get Amity the seal. Fall apart. That voice is more complete now, but somehow it's not as frightening as before. My head still hurts a little, though. How are you feeling, Kitsu? It's no big deal. Now that what I call the surround sound. I hate that so much. I'm not picking that. That's good. Anyway, how are you feeling, then, Worm? Huh? Yeah, looks like you're fine too. Now that we are here, it's clear that the voice we heard coming from the stone pillars must have been those of the Kainari, so those who have been sealed here too. That means we are sealed in for many years alongside the Abyss, but where, not we are. But what's gone wrong here? I think the problem here is similar to the one we have countered with the lesser shadow pins. Above, the searching Abyss has caused the evidence and inscription power to shadow and be squeezed out of that giant ceiling pillar. That means we need to find a large inscription fragment and find a way to put this actual back together again, right? Indeed, that way the seal can be fully restored. Even and the Abyss would stay sealed in this place, then everything will likely go back to normal. But as with the lesser shadow pins, the solid phlogiston surface will have an intense adversarial reaction to the Abyss, which is why the ground we must be careful. Where are we gonna find said fragments though? Huh? Can you see the inscription's power hidden inside that thing, Ninfa? You sure do have a pretty sharp nose. Wait, you are using your nose, right? Wait, was that stone even there before? Or did it just appear as you approached the large inscription? Huh? Well, whatever. Let's take a look around that rock first, shall we? Oh no, enemies! It was a trap. Yeah, Lindbergh was fighting alongside us. break to release the inscription. Okay, I'm pressing break. Touch. Lindstrom's got a real instinct for this. This must mean I'm just talking too fast. Find the inscription fragments. Okay, there's one over there. Yeah, I cannot. No, no, damn it. Okay, wait. I'm not supposed to go up there? Oh, damn it. Go down. Oh, I hate this so much. Okay, there are two different ways. Okay, I see. Alright, there are two different ways this one goes up. I'm supposed to go there. How do I get up there? So over here is nothing moving, right? Okay, so I probably have to get to this one. Hey, it swung and floated off into the middle. That's gotta be right, right? No, that's not enough. It's not enough. Oh, Rifthound. I have been fighting the wolf, right? The wolf boss in the boreal wolf, right? Like the wolf boss in Moonstone. I have been fighting him, and I was baffled on how fast he dies with Alicino. This was the moment for me where I actually realized how crazy the power creep in this game is. Because I wouldn't say that I have struggled with the wolf in the past, but I would definitely say that it took me much longer to defeat him than it took with Alicino. And what I've just realized is that this boss that I'm fighting right now has probably the same amount of health as the wolf boss in Moonstead, based on how quickly I kill him. That's crazy. Like, the power creep in this game is... it's crazy. Right, like, this enemy that I'm fighting right now has roughly the same amount of HP as the boss in Moonstead. And I will show this. I will do the boss. Of course, it's a new week and I can do the boss again. Right? Like, I'm roughly dealing between 2 and 3% of his HP as damage. So keep that in mind for when I'm going to do the boreal boss. I mean, now obviously I'm doing less damage because I'm dealing less physical damage than elemental damage. Oh no. Oh, we're surrounded. This area is so cool. I actually like this quest. Just touch it once more and let the power of the Florissant flow fully through the inscription. That way the eggshell should seal up completely, preventing the abyss from escaping. Yeah, that should solve our problem. Let me try. Touch. Quick, quick. Seal us inside too. Just as we agree. Eve. Sorry. Get out of here. Why aren't you leaving? Calamity. Listen, there are more voices, more than 2 soldiers for sure. Behind the glowing inscription from a place further, still that anguished owl howls. You hear wrathful wars and then pained whimpering of saurians. You hear the sound of incord flesh and blood merging, the sick, giant, sticky, approaching footfalls of some giant thing beyond description. But you also hear something like thousands of hands, thousands constantly resisting, pushing outwards. You hear the endless battle in the narrow darkness that is torment unto eternity. They cannot find peace, they fight on still. Those heroes are still locked in metal to this day, preventing the abyss from flooding out from the iridescent inscription. The stories I tell have purpose. We must always remember those brave warriors and their sacrifices. And yet such suffering through the heroes were worn they shook it off and stood up, nothing hurt will fall. That is what the stories say. But real ones cannot be so easily shaken. Not through torment so easily conquered. They have suffered so long in that tiny lightless world. Aww. Isn't there anything we can do for them? I want to as well, but the abyss. Perhaps the only thing we can do is inherit their will and reseal the inscription. Nor has this been the first time the Shadowpin has fallen in our tribes anyway. Someone must have been here before, and someone must have read Tyrannus' tablet. Those who came before to restore the inscription must have seen what we saw. And yet our stories did not change, for the warnings they gave were were the dangers. All we can do is restore the inscription and leave, to remember always and never forget all that we have witnessed. They are supposed to be heroes, but they have been left here to suffer forever. You're right, Paimon. And this is no end for heroes. I know that, I wish to give them peace too, but I don't have the power, I'm just a storyteller. Don't worry, we are strong together, let's rewrite the story's ending. Really? You do that? Of course he would, cross Paimon's heart. The abyss is dangerous beyond compare, I'm not questioning your strength, but don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, we've got experience with stuff like this, and we have the inscription in a pinch too. True. You are even more impressive than I could have imagined, to be willing to give your all to resolve others' pain. Truly, you are great heroes. And I'm a storyteller, so I will record the tale of heroes. Well then, Kitsu, a hero from another land, please, show me how you shall valiantly triumph over the abyss. That we shall do. Okay, so shall we unseal the iridescent inscription now? Do you want to make some preparations? Let's go now. Alright, I wish you success. I hope I only need a magician now. I mean, it depends on what enemy I have to fight, right? Didn't we agree that we make our exit as soon as the skill was ready? Quick, lead our people away. Okay, so I have to fight those. I don't think I have fought either of them. They seem to be a new type of enemy. Right, like I remember I was fighting a swordman, but I don't remember him being so bulky. Maybe I'm just wrong. Okay, no, the other one like... Yeah, I definitely do not remember fighting an ex-guy. The X-Ray has an interesting archetype, that's really cool. I like that. I want the X type to be a playable character. That's so interesting. He has a dual X that can act as a two-handed X and also as a shield. That's so cool. I love that idea. I mean, obviously the sword guy has a snake sword, which is also cool, but that's nothing new. My duty is done. 3 centuries of torment, they seem to have passed in an instant. Thank to you. Did you see? Your orders have been carried out. You won't be disappointed. Oh, loot! Wonderful. Oh. That's the Night Kingdom, I guess. Well, this is weird. There was all that scattered light earlier and then we suddenly found ourselves here. Huh? That's a cat! Beast with fur like that of night. Come over here. Come to the darkness. You have brought so many slumberers who have rested in peace. Perhaps they prayed to spirits they should not have besieged. But that was a moonless night, where naught could be seen. The night has long forgiven them. Yet hate and filth shall never rest, and they too shall never truly sleep again. Thank you, O who you are beloved. You have suited their fury, which raged in the darkness. It was you who brought them into the night's reflection. The outland's soul, too, may now return where they were headed. Go now, but beware. The fearful instigators and the ends spotted by those beer. Holy shit. Okay, so this probably was a manifestation of the Night Soul Kingdom or whatever. Boy. You're back! Lindworm and I were worried, honestly. But what did I say, little fellow? They are fine, see? Aww. Hey, not that we could explain where we just went now. It's a long story for sure. We saw a glowing cat. In any case, thank you, Kitsu. I've never expected that the embassy could truly be purified. The iridescent inscription too is gone, almost as if it is no longer needed to stay. The tormented voices have also fallen silent. And that golden light would float like water, spreading across the ground. I even felt as if there were people within that light waving at us. Huh? Did you see them too, little one? And there was the light that surrounded you, and then you were gone. Huh? We didn't see anything though. Thank you so much once again, Kitsu and Paimon, and you too, Lindworm. You truly are remarkable heroes. Thank you, on behalf of all those warriors who can finally know peace. Their finally wishes have been fulfilled, and as for those two Kainari soldiers, no Kainari heroes, now that the Abyss is no longer present, they need no longer to serve as a warning to us. I must pen a story about them, about how they helped save the children of Echoes. In truth, I did have a flash of a revelation as to what their thoughts must have been. The Abyss represents such terrible peril that, were it up to me, I too might have made up somehow a story to keep others from the tribe clear of this place. It seems almost funny how I was previously worried about having nothing to write. Now there's almost too much. In our tale about a golden-haired outlander, a flying white fairy, a little templar soul, and how they saved our tribe. That sounds like a pretty awesome synopsis already. Indeed. Stories pass on and stories change. Perhaps one day, a long, long time hence, even you might become as big as a mountain Paimon. Ha! Behold the mighty mountain Paimon! Look how the shadow swallows a sweet madam the size of a sumpter beast in a single bite. Huh? I doubt there would be too many of those Paimon. And as these stories passed on, I imagine that those two soldiers too would eventually become heroes. They might have not had themselves, but I know that this is what I must do. Once again, Kitsu and Paimon, you have my utmost thanks. You too, of course, sharp little Lindworm. As a storyteller, I swear to write for you the most exciting tale of adventure. Speaking of that, I should probably head back to the sentry post to take up my shift. I almost forgotten about that amidst all the excitement. I sure hope Yukon doesn't hear me a new one for being gone so long. Yeah, you should totally get back there pronto. Okay. That was a nice little quest. I really like this area. Oh, this is, I think, the... Is it the... Wait. Okay, no, this is something different. I thought this was the third item of this one. No. I'm still missing one of each. Okay, so this was this quest. Wait, marvelous merchandise? I didn't realize that this event is released. That's interesting. You have to complete commissions. That's an issue because I'm not really completing commissions. Wait, hold on, I have to take a look at this. I'm sorry, I wanted to do something else. I wanted to fight the wolf. But this now piqued my interest. I didn't realize that there was an event. I hope they don't mind with commissions, those daily commissions. I hope this is something else because I'm not really doing daily commissions. Sure. I don't really care about you. I'm here for my box of marbles. Ah, okay, these are the commissions. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, alright, okay. It's just a daily thing, I don't need to worry about this. Alright. Then let's go to the Woven Dome. I think this teleporter is actually quicker. I mean, it definitely would be quicker if I had a character like, Venti. It still takes like 9 days before the next trial appears. Which is a very long time. Okay, do I have enough energy? No, that's fine. I will just use this one. It's okay. Traveler! Ready to test your skills. Andrios, Dominator of Wolves. see how quick his life waits? This is essentially just as quick as the lead wolf that I was fighting. The only difference is that this one is right. It's fair to assume that this fight is still more difficult. But the fact that his life drains so quick is a bit embarrassing. Especially if you compare this with modern fights. Okay, now he is in the second phase. But it's a bit ridiculous how easy this one is. And now if I do a modern one, unfortunately, like the most recent one that I can do is this one, which is also a pretty old one. I could try doing this one. Yeah, but I don't think I can do this because I need a character from you know what from Fontaine to do this. But like fighting the wolf was pretty fast, and fighting the dragon, the Stormwind is also pretty fast, and even fighting you want no, hold on, okay, right, like the ones in Moonstead are pretty fast. And like even Shilde is pretty fast right now, right? But like if you compare this, I don't want to compare this to this one. I'm going to compare it to this fight, right? Because I have to do this fight since I need the materials for Tignari. Right, so I'm just going to do this fight and show like how ridiculous this is. How long this fight takes. I feel like the wolf only took like 3 minutes, and this fight is going to take much longer. So for this one, I want to switch a bit of Tignari. I mean, to be honest, this fight is probably my least favorite fight for now, just because it... Okay, wait. Like, this fight kinda takes ridiculous long. Now, I'm dealing a good chunk of damage, but I'm not depleting the life as fast as the wolf. And then additionally, right, like currently I'm in a phase where I can deal damage, but once the energy bar fills, I can't do damage for a very long time. And this is essentially just why this fight is my least favorite. So this one is easy. Okay, so we wanna do this and then do this. Ouch. Okay, this one's relevant. Yeah. So and now I'm in a phase where I can't do damage for a very long time, which is so annoying. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. All I can do is try and hitting it with elemental damage to drain a bit of energy. And like the best thing I figured out is using Kitsundere. Maybe there's a character that is better designed for this. Okay, for this one I now need Razor. I mean, in concept this fight is fun, but the reason why I don't like it is because it takes so long. It takes much longer than it should be, especially because I can't really damage her in this phase, which kinda sucks. Ouch. This attack sucks. I mean, like the thing is, this fight is full of moves which you just have to dodge and you can't really do anything useful besides dodging, which kinda sucks. I really dislike bosses where you have like moments where you can not deal damage. It's just unfun. Right, and now I can do damage again. Like the damage that you're dealing is quite quick, but the problem is, right, like I will definitely go to her non-damage phase or like the high resistance phase one more time, which is just Let's go for Noel so that I can heal a bit. I don't care about getting hit. So, oh, that was bad. Let's just ultimate and then do this for maximum damage. Okay. And now I have to go to this phase a second time, which is just unfun. This is really, like right now, this is my least favorite fight. Especially because it is not difficult, especially with Noel. It's just like tedious. It's annoying, it's way too long, it's nothing really interesting happening. Like this is the most powerful attack, but as long as you have an electric character, it's not an issue. I don't even need to dodge this because I'm Noel. You know what I mean? This is not fun. This is definitely not fun. Right? Like the problem with this fight is, and the puppet fight has the same problem. It's not a damage check, it's a resistance check. And essentially any challenge which is a resistance check instead of a damage check is just unfun. Okay. I've got the hand. I don't know if the hand is the item that I need. I'm also going to do the challenge to show how fast the challenge is. I do need energy again, right? So let's go to the Serenity pot and buy the this week's energy thingy. This quest was much quicker than I expected, right? Like normally those quests are like 3 hours long, and this was only like 1.5 one. I'm still going to make it its own video, but I was thinking whether I should, I didn't want to do that. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to do this. I was thinking maybe I should add the other quest as well, but it's possible that the other quest is much longer, so I don't want to do that. Let's also buy the sanctifying essence. Okay. Alright, no, not Inazuma. I want to go to Liyue and I'm going to do this challenge. I'm not confident with the Astahar challenge, but I haven't done the Astahar challenge that much. Could do the Astahar challenge instead. But no, I want to do the challenge just to show how quick the Shildy challenge is compared to the Widen challenge. I really don't like the Widen challenge. Okay, so let's use the item. I mean, I can technically still do the other challenges as well, but if I do more than 3 challenges, then the cost increases. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think I will do this. Okay, then let's just do it. So this one is the child challenge. Now the child challenge.
せっかくのチャンスだ。
So
本気を出して俺を楽しませてくれ。投稿も一つの選択だよ。俺は敗者に優しいからね。
Right. Now he gains a lot of damage, but what you have to keep in mind is that he has 2 life bars. So it actually isn't that much quicker compared to the wolf. It's probably like equal speed to the wolf. So this was the first life bar.
俺相手によくここまで持つな。
いや、ここより登る。権限。
会議だけじゃダメだよ。どこを見てる？
いや。
You see how fast this is, right? Like the power creep in this game is incredible. So now we have this one. This one is a bit annoying depending on whether he wants to jump around a lot. Ouch, this is not good. That's not Alright. Yeah. You see how fast this was? This was probably like a minute or so. Which is ridiculous. How quick this is compared to the other fight. Okay, so do I want to do more fights? Let's head back over here for now and go to the Adventurers Guild and get the rewards from the Adventurers Guild. The thing about, I think I have never done Astahar with Alicino, so maybe Astahar is much easier with Alicino. The problem is I don't really have a party for Astahar, right? Like the thing with the wolf, the dragon, and Childe is you don't really need a party for those fights, right? But with Astahar you actually need a party for him, which makes him much more difficult. Party setup. I think I had an Astahar party. This one is supposed to be my Astahar party, but obviously it's not finished yet. Right, the issue here, Diona doesn't have artifacts, Guru isn't leveled and doesn't have artifacts. I need a different artifact set for Rosaria, probably. I'm actually not sure if physical damage is effective against him. Like, the thing is, in the most optimal party, I should probably switch out Rosaria for either for Shongyun, or in the most optimal version of this party, it would be the sheep girl. I forgot her name. I'm sorry about that. This is the full Geo party. This is the full fire party. I don't know what this party is. I think this was my you know what? Let's just this is the Sumaru party, right? This is the Inazuma party, the Fontaine party. This is. I don't know what this party is. Abyss Order. Oh yeah, that was for the Abyss Order. Okay, so before I build anything, I just let's heal Alicina first, and then I want to see if. Oh yeah, and by the way, I did those challenges without food, right? Like, I could also eat food if I wanted to, if I want to make it even quicker. Right, like I could just eat an Adeptus Temptation. I could technically go for Adeptus Temptation for Wyden's boss fight too, or for the puppet boss fight, but in those two boss fights it doesn't really feel like the Adeptus does much. So I want to confirm which elements has he. So it's fire and water, I think? What? Fuck you, I don't want to join. Don't want you to join. So, okay, so I'm assuming the party is fire and water, which is kinda bad. Because that means Alicino isn't that great. Fire and water. Okay, so let's override this party. So let's do quick setup, remove everything. So, this is why I hate this boss fight, right? Because I want to put Alicino in, which is bad because he has the fire type. So if he activates his fire type, Alicino will deal less damage. I think he has like 25% elemental resistance against the element that he has activated, right? Then one of the other characters, right, and then I have to make a party about like who else do I want to have in this party. Now the question is, now what you technically want to do is have double Geo in this fight. He is resistant to Geo, but if you have double Geo, you gain bonus damage if you have a shield. Right, and you essentially always want to have a shield in this fight, so that's why you want Noel and then someone else in the party, right? But the problem is if you go for Noel and another Geo character, then you won't be able to deal damage with them, right? So the question is, what other options are there? I definitely need a character with shield, so I definitely need a Noel. So I'm not going for double Geo because double Geo would be bad in this instance, since my main damage is Alicino. I don't want to go for Razor. I think I'm not sure if he has physical resistance. Like, okay, so if what I would have gone now, I would technically have done this, and then, for example, this, right?
時間を無駄にしちゃいけないわ。
The reason why I would have done this is essentially because double Pyro means extra attack and double Geo means extra damage if you have a shield. But since one of his main elements is fire, I can't do this. So let's remove. Yeah, so let's remove those for now. I can go for Yelan to have extra water damage, but I want an alternative damage dealer. someone who might actually scale with Yelan. Maybe him, and then I want Noel.
新しい情報でも聞きに行きましょう。
The thing is, I don't know how developed Sino is. Yelan is pretty much maxed out when it comes to... Oh wait, I also have to switch to that party. Me is an idiot. Right, so Yelan doesn't have a bow, which kinda sucks, but it's actually not that bad. Since she doesn't scale with damage anyway. I think I will just go for stringless on her, because I'm not using Tignari right now anyway. What's her artifact? Her artifacts are maxed out. Her talents. Okay, her talents are definitely an issue. Oh, I could farm them today. Okay, I think I have to farm for her talents, definitely. At least I have to bring it to level 6 so that she is more useful. But that should be fine. Wait, what is this talent? When the party has 4 different element types, her max HP is increased. Oh, that's actually pretty good. About him, yeah, he has better talents. This one is also today. So I could also farm for this one. So after work, I'm probably going to farm for some of those talents to bring them to 6. His artifacts are maxed out, I think. But I have the wrong artifact set on him. Right, I have the energy recharge set on him. But Elemental Mastery would have been a better set. So he's not optimal, but he should be fine. And his weapon is level 90, okay. Alright, so... I hope this works. I only possess 50, hold on. I mean, I can use it inside of the fight anyway, but let's just use it now. Okay, so the strategy is essentially use Alicino until he switches to fire, and then use Sino. And from time to time switch to Yelan to use her ultimate. What I hate about this boss fight is that his attacks are difficult to dodge, and you are supposed to play a defensive character in this one. That's why I dislike this boss fight so much. That's a lot of damage. Okay, damage looks good actually. So maybe it's like the question to everything is just Alicino because she did so much damage. I mean, Yelan also deals a lot of damage, but that was essentially vaporized damage. That don't really count it. Okay, so once you... Okay, I think that was too early. Wait, yeah, that was way too early. Damn it, I thought you... Okay, that was a bad Yelan ultimate. Okay, he absorbs the power of Pyro. Holy... No way! Okay, that was bad. Okay, for the next time, I have to shield. That was so bad. Holy shit, I've got so much damage. Yeah. Okay, now I have to wait until his fire is over. I mean, I can still attack, but as you see, I deal no damage. This is like 50% damage fire resistance. My charge attack don't do damage. I have to shield before switching to Sino, otherwise I cannot use his ultimate. Yeah, this is essentially just a bad matchup because I shouldn't have used Alicino in this fight. Since he has Pyro as one of his elements. But the damage actually seems fine with Olicino. So I probably just have to find an alternative to Olicino for this fight. Or I just have to challenge this fight whenever whenever his element is on fire. Ouch. I hate this attack so much. Like, just how much range this attack has. There's no way that you can dodge it. Okay, so now his eyes. Okay, which means... I'm still burning. And he takes reduced damage in this form, I think. Holy shit. Okay, he still takes reduced damage. No, his pyro is still active, right? That's why he healed. Okay. Okay, I need shield. Leave shield. Okay. Okay. Yelan is the only one I can... Oh, das war schon wieder such a bad ultimate. Okay. He should be dead soon. Okay. Alright, I did this. Only half of my team is dead. Great. Worth it. Okay, anyway. Do you get what I mean? I hate this boss fight. It sucks so much. The thing is, the boss fight is probably not difficult, it's just that I invested in the wrong characters for this boss fight. Right, like if I think realistically about this boss fight, first let's revive my characters. Xeno is not a good character for this boss fight because, like, Xeno is a character that doesn't want to be switched out. So if I think realistically about this boss fight, what I want in this party is I want to have dual Geo. Definitely for the shield boost. And then I probably want characters like... I want Layla, not as the main character. I want Thoma, Layla, and then Noelle. No, not yet. Guru, and then Noelle, right? Like, this is probably, based on the characters that I have right now, it's the most optimal setup. Although I don't want Thoma. I want right, like, depending on the element, I obviously want to play this. Right. I probably, like, I don't know how good Layla's damage capabilities are, but I probably want Diona as my damage dealer. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I think. Her damage scales with attack, but her ultimate damage scales with HP. This is so bad. So I don't think I want her as a damage dealer. She's better as a damage dealer because her skills only scale with attack. Like, the damage of her skills only scales with attack. This is good, because in this case I can play Diona fully on attack, right? And the thing with Lila is, I want to play Lila on HP, because her ultimate damage increases with HP, and her shield strength also increases with HP. So playing her on HP and only using her ultimate for damage makes sense. So I want to play Diona on damage. I also need to farm more for her. Right, then we have Guru. Guru is essentially just a standby character. I'm not sure how important this skill is. It increases death, but I don't think this is... Right, so he gives death bonus and increased resistance to interruption in this party. Okay, increased resistance to interruption is probably important. This has a 10-second duration, it has a 10-second cooldown, so you always want to switch back to him once the skill is ready, right? So you want him in as the party, and then Noel, of course, because Noel is an MVP. Like, playing a party without Noel is harakiri, I guess, just because this one, no, not this one, this one is broken, her shield is broken, it gives healing, right? So she is like everything. Noel can do everything. So that's why you want her in the party. And I probably want to play Diona on... It doesn't really matter, right? Like, if I go for the ice set, which is objectively the best set, I guess, then it doesn't really matter whether I play her on physical damage or on ice damage. The question is, what weapon do I want to get? I also have to switch this weapon back. Wait, hold on. Let's switch this. I mean, for the sake of this, I could probably put Stringless on Diona. Stringless is a very good weapon. Prototype Crescent. I don't think this one will do anything, because I don't think Astahara has a weak spot. We have the Component Bow. I feel like the Component Bow could be a really good bow. It is really weird that I haven't gotten them now. Like, this is a craftable bow, and it's essentially the first time I've crafted it. But I think this is a really good bow. But like, obviously, when I first played this game, I thought archers were all about doing charged attack, and I didn't really enjoy playing archers, so I never really give this one a thought. But I feel like Compound Bow is a really good bow. The question is, are there any other options? I mean, there is Skyros of playing Desingn Sun, which is the pay-to-win weapon. Since it's pay-to-win, I probably won't upgrade, won't refine it any further. Right, but after a charge attack hits an opponent, a Sunfire arrow will descend upon the opponent, dealing 60% attack as damage and applying the hard zero effect for 10 seconds. And take 24 more charge attack damage, right? Like, if I were to go for this bow, I would go for ice damage. Right, but if I go for this one, I would go for physical damage. Now, what I could technically do is I could play this bow on her for physical damage and then use an ice damage goblet, which is an option. This way I would deal consistent damage with base attacks and charge attacks, and obviously also with her skills. But the question is, do I want that, or do I want to go for full ice damage? This one gives me attack and all elemental damage. Oh yeah, but this one was the weird bow. Right? Like, this bow is really weird. I'm not sure if I want to use this bow. This is such a gimmicky bow. It's difficult to utilize this. I feel like this bow is essentially just the 4-star version for Lene. We have the sacrificial bow. I think this one is irrelevant. Cloud Forged gives me elemental mastery. I know this one is definitely for this character, not for Diona. Favonius Warbow. I don't really need this one. I mean, this one would allow me to have healing more often on Diona, which is not that important, I think. Mitternachtswalz. I don't think. No, I think Compound Bow is probably the best bow on her if I want to play on damage. So, artifacts. What is this? This is a cryo damage artifact. It's a pretty good one. You know, I think I will keep this one on her and then play her on ice damage and physical damage, which is not the most optimal. What is this? This one is also. This one is a. Yeah, this one is a 2 out of 4. I want to upgrade this one to level 4. Energy recharge. That's not that great. Like, if I further upgrade this bow, I hope that most of my upgrades will go into attack or crit damage. And probably crit damage. I probably want more crit damage because she's going to have a high crit chance anyway. And then, do I have... Blizzard. It's Blizzard Slayer, right? I could go for an additional attack one instead of elemental recharge. But I'm not sure if I want this one. But what's her ultimate's cooldown? So her ultimate has a 20 seconds cooldown at 80 energy. I feel like it's very reasonable that you get 80 energy within 20 seconds, so I don't really want additional energy recharge. So I probably would just go for this one, or for at least for an attack one. The problem is it has elemental mastery. Elemental mastery isn't that great on ice characters. I don't really care much about the HP because it increases her healing, but the elemental mastery is definitely bad. So I have been upgrading artifacts for Kachina and I've been really unlucky. First thing first, I farmed a lot of artifacts for her, and I'm still missing one artifact, like a crucial one. I'm just not getting a good crit damage or crit chance one, right? But then, like, I've tried to upgrade this one for her, and I've stopped at level 16 because all my upgrades went into elemental mastery, which is horrible, right? I've upgraded this one. This one isn't that bad. All of the upgrades went into energy recharge, which isn't that bad, but it's also not very good. This one is okay. Some went into energy recharge, some went into defense, and one went into HP. This one is horrible. Everything went into attack, which is something that you don't want on Kachina. That's so bad. So I definitely have to farm more. But I've farmed so many at this point, as you can see. Like, that's definitely the unluckiest I have been when farming and upgrading artifacts. So I'm not happy with this. Okay, anyway, I'm going to end this video here. It's longer than it needed to be.